Hello everyone. Welcome today to the stream. I hope everybody's doing okay for tonight. How is everybody doing? It's very good to see you guys tonight. Hello everybody, welcome in with the Ray. We're getting raided. Let's go. Hello Savage King, Aaron, Alex, Giraffe, Majestic Queen, Fire Dragon, Neko. Happy birthday, Neko. Thank you for the raid. Autumn, Majestic Kitten, Kit No Death, JJ, Blaze Wolf Gaming, Aaron, Benito with the 19 months. Let's go. Thank you, Benito. There's the link for Neko. Happy birthday, Neko. How many years younger are you turning? How many years young? Happy birthday. Thank you, Benito. Thank you guys for raiding. Hey, supporting the raid. Thank you so much for being a lemon tree majestic. I think that was a gifted, but that's still cool. Is this a Clefable? I think it is. Hi, guys. Don't forget to check out the fantastic don't forget to check out the fantastic Neko Lolita. Thank you so much, Neko. How was your birthday? How's your stream for your birthday and all that? Anything special happen? Usually something good always happens. How are you doing? I'm very sleepy right now, so I'm kind of out of it a little bit. I've been fixing my sleep schedule and it's been very difficult. So I've been sleep deprived. Trying to go full circle, but because I was sleeping during the day and staying awake during the night, so I'm trying to change that around now. So I have to do like complete 180 for my just my entire sleep schedule, so I've just not been sleeping well. Oh, your friends dropped gifties? Oh, that's great. That's usually how it goes for birthdays. People are very generous. Yeah, I dropped on the Discord. I dropped a happy birthday for you when I saw it. See, you're losing weight and working on your health. You see, I'm losing weight? Well, I haven't been losing weight, but I've been exercising and trying to fix my sleep schedule, yeah. I haven't lost weight, though. That's good, yeah. Yo, Lee Shelron, how are you? Hey, Metal is here. Hi, Metal. Hi, Savage. I see you, Savage, on the Twitch side. I'm so happy for you, Neko. I am obviously a little tired here, but let me just grab something here. Ouch. Thank you, Metal. Thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much. You've been playing Remake? Yeah, I saw your message that you've been playing Remake. Yeah, I've been trying to sleep, so I tried to be there, but when I saw your message, I was already like halfway asleep. I can't stay. Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you, Neko. Big hug to you. Savage, your name is gray, and I don't like it. His name is not gray. It's purple to me. I don't understand why a lot of people are bashing Pokemon Legends CA for when they haven't even played it yet. Hey, Lee, how's it going?
Explore hand-picked hotels.
Oh, you don't say, Lee. You don't say. You don't say. Give me a second here. Let me play some music. I can explain that if you're willing to listen. I can explain that. Hi, Abigail. It just turned green. Good. Thank you so much, Metal. You're so sweet to me. Thank you so much. You can't hate on something? Yeah, you can. You can dislike something by its appearance. Like, you can look at something and say, I don't like this. I don't like how this looks. And that's what people are criticizing. If you're criticizing the gameplay, then perhaps you don't like the idea or how they're doing it. Even if you didn't experience it, you can still, based on the information that you have, you can still say, this looks good to me or this doesn't look good to me. Okay? Well, people should take it with a grain of salt, but like, for example, if you give me a game about like a strategy game and I look at it and I'm like, I never played this game, but I know I wouldn't like it. You can have an opinion like that. Like, it's that simple. Hi, Melissa. People hate on things they know nothing about all the time. All the time. I think hate is a very strong word. Hi, FrostyLemon drop. Hi, Abigail. I think hate is a very strong word. I don't think people are hating. Yeah, there's definitely people out there that feel things strongly. I don't see it as hate. I see it as people like really just trying to get a point across, which is they're fed up. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's not always true, man. Yeah, just because it's a famous saying doesn't mean that it applies 100% of the time. Yeah, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover for the most part, but that doesn't mean that there's not exceptions. Okay? If you see a tiger that is like salivating and eyeballing you and you're like, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover, perhaps it's friendly. No, dude, like the signs are there. You can see that it's hungry and it's meaning to attack you. Now, more than likely, okay, it's common sense, man. It's not about, but yeah, like not to be like, I'm not trying to be contradictory. Like for sure you can say that, for sure. Hello, Lexi's best friend forever. I almost said boyfriend. Lexi's BFF is here. Tonight's gonna be more of a chill stream, guys. Frosty's really sleepy. I'm sleepier than a mother clunker. But here we are. I'm happy to be here. I wanted to go live because I really wanted to stream, but we're not gonna be live for a terrible amount of time, but we'll be here for as long as I can. Frosty, always be you. This is why I love you. George Foreman died yesterday. I wonder if they still make George Foreman grills. I'm not sure. Your common sense and literalness. Yeah, well, I think I look at things in a very grounded way. I try to. There's stuff about me that's not logical, and usually it involves like it's usually when my feelings start getting involved in things, like in terms of like you know, usually if you get hurt, like someone betrays you or someone doesn't do something you expect them to do, or someone says something you don't like, yeah, usually that it could happen that my rationale goes out the window a little bit and then kind of like the emotional response just kicks in. But it won't last long, right? Emotions are strong emotions, especially they come and go very fast, right? They come super fast, they hit you really hard. They kind of sit around for a bit, but then they leave, and you know, people are given enough time, like they can make sense of things. Like your body is, the human body is such a miracle. It's such a miraculous thing. Like the way it heals itself for everything, including like including your mind, you know? And if you just sit there and work it out in your head, you'll find at the end of it all, if you go deep enough in your mind, you go deep enough in your feeling, you go deep enough in your understanding of the world, you'll see that could be worse. Could be worse. I'm gonna lurk, but I'm here. Thank you so much. Bro, I need you because I get bullied and hated. Man, I'm sorry, Lexi. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's very rough. How did the fixing of the sleep schedule? It's working. It is working. Because I'm sleepy and it's nighttime. But it's working at a lot of self-sacrifice. Like I've been like, I had to stay awake throughout a whole day instead of sleeping. So I'm basically running on no sleep right now. And I managed to sleep for like an hour or two for the past almost 2 days. Nah, it's going on 2 days now. So it's been difficult, but I think it'll be worth it. Hey, FrostyLemon, because I'm sleepy and it's nighttime. What time are you trying to sleep at? I'm just trying to go to bed at least at 1:12. Like, I don't want to go to bed like anywhere past 1 a.m. That's my plan. I want to go back to streaming at 6 my time, which is in the afternoon for me. Like I'm doing videos and shorts, but I'm doing them in the morning because I'm still awake. I still haven't slept, right? Because my daytime is like during nighttime right now. Like my day is completely like flipped on its head. Like I'm awake during the night and asleep during the day, right? So it's just got too out of control. Oh, what the? Is that a shiny? It's not a shiny, is it? My guy is the one that shined, I think. I'm praying it works for you, Frosty, when you said fixing sleep schedule attempt. That's not, I felt that. Yeah, it's very difficult, man. It's very difficult because, especially me, like I fall into habits very easily. So I get stuck in that habit and it's very difficult for me to break that habit. Especially sleeping habits, eating habits. It's very, very difficult for me to, like, even if I'm like running on 1 hour of sleep for like 2 days, I won't sleep until it's that time. So I've been trying to force myself to go to sleep earlier, but my body is very stuck on that habit of being awake during the night. So even if I'm like dead tired like I am right now, I still even if I lay down, I still can't sleep until it's that time. Like my body will force itself to stay awake until that time comes. Like that's how like persistent it is, right? So it's very, very difficult for me to break a habit. This guy has the most majestic head. Thank you, Gash. Appreciate you, buddy. Hi, Danny girl. How are you? Good to see you, Danny. I suppose it seems like I'm always tired. Well, that could be for various reasons. Like stuff like depression, bad diet, stuff like anxiety concerns, like mineral deficiencies. All those things can, like, who knows what it is, right? Could be so many things. But sometimes it's as simple. I'm not diagnosing anything, by the way. I'm just saying. Usually it's something as simple as you've just lost your mojo for life, right? You lost, what is it even worth? You know, like, whatever. I mean, you're breathing, but you're not living. You know what I mean? Would say, but also feeling sick, sadly. Oh, you're sick? What are you feeling, friend? Yeah, I'm gonna have to, a doctor, someone told me that I'm getting to the age where you have to keep getting to a doctor anyways. I mean, after the age of 30, you should be doing this before 32, I think, but after the age of 30, I think you should. I think that's when it starts getting, because there's a lot of illnesses that rarely, this is not common, it's not the common rule, but specifically men tend to develop illnesses around their 30 something. Like, for example, like testicular cancer, for example, is mostly developed when a man is in his early 30s. If it happens, that's when you usually note it. Not to say you can't get it at 50 or at 20 or something, but just as an example, that's like the age where you where you see the most people getting it. Not trying to scare or spook anyone. Like this is an extremely, it's like 3 men in 100. It's extremely rare, but did I wax and curl my mustache? No, this is natural. I've just been working at it, Abigail. I've just been working at it and it's starting to take shape. I've just been working it, like I have. Like there was this man, we used to service his truck. And he was an Indian man. He was really cool, and he had the sickest mustache I've ever seen. And he didn't use anything. And you look at him, he looks exactly like me with his mannerisms. And he literally, the whole time he was there talking to us, like every now and then he would do this. And I asked him, and I said, "Sir, how did you get your mustache?" Because it had the perfect curl, man. It was beautiful. It was natural. It had the perfect curl. And I said, "Sir, how did you get your mustache?" It's like, he was telling me, like, "I'm a truck driver." And he says, "I'm driving and I spend a lot of time he says, I just work it. I work it. And then with time, it gets used to that, you know, like you shape the hair basically. And you can do this with your actual hair as well to some degree, you know? It's not like you're gonna comb your hair one way one day for 2 days or even 3 days or 1 week or a month and now like forever gonna be that way. No, but if you do it for like months on end, yes, your hair will your body will kind of take that shape. Like your hair will take that shape, right? It'll adapt. And that's kind of like how he did it, right? And that's what I've been doing. So it's just naturally, like, this side is doing way better than this side. You guys don't get to see this side, but this side tends to droop. And I want it to, at the very least, be straight, right? Oh, shh. Like, at the very least, I want it to be straight, but I like it to have like a somewhat of a shape to it at the end, like a little curve at the end. It doesn't have to be like a full circle, but like almost like a U shape, right? Almost like a W. I'm losing my hair, but hopefully I don't go bald. I mean, it's very common for men to lose their hair as well. Men are very high on testosterone, right? For obvious reasons. And there's like a version, I forget what the name is, but it's what affects your hair loss that gets in your hair follicles. And it's basically a super testosterone, so it's really concentrated testosterone. And it builds up in dudes' hairs because of just mass testosterone. And that super hormone is what like causes hair loss. So it's I mean, I won't say it's like the most natural thing. I mean there could be reasons behind it, of course, but more often than not, it's just, you know, your pores are clogged, and like your not your pores, your hair follicles, they're all clogged. And it happens like with oil can do it, like, you know. Yeah. So if you want to grow hair, like, this is why women have better hair than men, and their hair lasts way longer than men's, and they're usually stronger. Because estrogen is actually hair friendly, right? Estrogen is very hair friendly as opposed to testosterone, which is not very hair friendly. There are foods and vitamins you can take to not lose hair. Yeah. And your diet, like your diet will affect everything about your body. Like your diet will affect like your hair growth. It'll affect your energy levels. It would affect your hormone inhibitors intakes, and it's gonna affect everything. So if you have a good diet, you should be okay. But it's, you know, you are what you eat, and until you understand that, you're just, you know. And food in this country, in America, is not it's not the greatest, man. I'm just gonna put it that way. It's just not the greatest. Frosty's mustache is more majestic than Mufasa's name. Maine. Thank you, Savage. Savage is here. I'm so happy to see 10 out of 10. It looks like the Pringles man mustache. That's a compliment, by the way. Thank you, IB. Appreciate you. My brother has a natural part in his hair. Yeah. He always puffs up his hair with his fingers. Yeah. There's all kinds of friggin' hair types for sure. Like my hair is the really it's like the wants to be curly, but it's not really curly. It wants to be wavy, but it's not really wavy. It's like it's the weird in between, right? It's like the jagged. Like my hairs, if you look at my hairs from my head, they look like a collection of Z's. They just zigzag. They go shh, 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 shh. There's not like a smooth turn. There's like almost like it has, it's almost like like kinks, right? It's almost like somebody like kinked my hair, and it has like these sharp turns to it, like zigs and zags. It's not like a flow, like a wave. It's more like a all over the place. Hello, Air. Hello, Frost. I love your channel so much. I used to watch your Link's Awakening videos. Thank you, Air. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's never too late. Health has no age. This is true, and a lot of illnesses are preventable. Okay. A lot of illnesses you can get through your life, and a lot of problems, and most of them are preventable, which means if you watch what you eat, you exercise. Very important to exercise. Watch what you eat, exercise, Take care of your hygiene, very important. Take care of your teeth. People, did you know that people have passed away just because their teeth, they got infections and then got autoimmune diseases from infections because of teeth going bad and the roots going bad. And so take care of your teeth, take care of your how you eat, and you make sure you and that's how you do it. You love the hate facial? Hey, thank you, Flint. Yo, Shani, hi. Shani is here. Hi, Shani. Yeah, so yeah, the best day to start is today, man. Yesterday is gone. You want to do something? Do it today. You know what? I've been being stuck in limbo, man. Doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve the world. It doesn't serve your friends. It doesn't serve the universe. It doesn't serve your family. Being stuck in limbo is perhaps the most egregious sin that you could have towards yourself. Man, there's a light in everyone. There's something special in every single person in this world. The fact that no one person is the same, no one DNA strands are the same. And we're not talking about just 8 billion people in this world. We're talking about all the people who have lived before that. And all the people who will be, and those who were. Those people were individuals as well. So there's something, and everybody's got a talent, man. Everybody's got something they're good at. Like for me, I was always good at languages, for example. Right? That was something I was, oh shit, let's go. Holy macarons. No, don't run away, don't run away. Oh, no, please, no, please, no, sir, please, no. No, listen, Mark-Row, man, I ain't got time to be playing with you, man. You gotta be very stealthy here. Shh. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting a rabbit. Shh. I know, Danny. I'm a little nervous. Here we go, boys. We'll get it. We'll get it. I think we got this. That was the back shot. GG's. Oh, nice. That's a cool one. Wow, sick. Let's go. Let's go, shiny Magby. I think I already had one. I think I already had one. That's why it's called the president. The present, yeah. I love that. How's everything going, Frosty? It's going all right. I'm very sleepy right now. I'm like kind of sleepy. I've been sleep depriving myself on purpose to try and fix my sleep schedule. So I stayed awake through my normal cycle so that I can start going to sleep at the time that I want to. Yeah, you're very sleepy too. See, the thing is, right now I feel I'm not like physically tired, like, but my eyes are heavy. Like I have a little bit of brain fog. Like I'm a little. Like, you know, like I don't feel like physically I'm not exhausted physically or anything like that, but I'm just like I'm kind of like in limbo a little bit with my brain's a little bit in limbo. But to be fair, I've slept for like 1 or 2 hours for the past almost 20 something hours, so yeah. I'm about to join the sleep party. You're going to sleep? Larry, welcome in. Dude, L Dude, welcome in. L Dude with the 9 months. Thank you. We have, I'm just quoting my Oogway set from Kung Fu Panda. I think that was already, yeah, no, the turtle, yeah. I knew where the quote was from, but yeah. I'll say something about that, which is very interesting, but L Dude, thank you so much, man. Welcome on in. You know, I was thinking of you, L Dude. You probably won't believe this, but I swear on my life, this is the truth. before I went live, I sat down in bed, I was doing some editing and stuff, and I sat down and I was looking at my streams and stuff like that, and looking for ideas for things to stream and whatever. And I thought, man, I said something in my mind, something to like, this dude or whatever. And then I remembered El Duderino. I was like, I don't know, I haven't seen El Dude in a while. I mean, I wonder how he's doing. I was like, I'm gonna send him a message. And it literally crossed my mind. I was like, and then I said, this is very funny. It was almost like a premonition, like I knew. And then I was like, I think he's gonna show up on stream tonight. I thought about that. I said, he might show up on stream tonight. And there you are. I have those feelings, and it's crazy. It kind of spooks me a little bit sometimes. And when I just saw you just then, I was like, yeah. Yo, CLW, welcome in. Delta, welcome in. Lil KK, welcome in. Larry. Larry's an awesome guy. If you guys want to check out Larry, I do recommend. He's a fantastic streamer. We rate him every now and then. He's very cool. Very nice. Very well-spoken. Very well-mannered person. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. I do recommend you guys check him out. There's the link. I'm also in the mood for lemony food now. What were you playing, buddy? Got the moolah in the hoo-ha. Wait, where's my music? Our music died. We just we gotta play more. You gotta hit the button, son. You gotta hit the button. Yeah. Let's go. That's right, baby. That's right. Shake a tail feather. You shake that tail feather. I broke the bone in my hand above my left index finger knuckle this past Wednesday, Frosty. I'm in pain as I was. Oh my gosh, bro. How'd you do that? Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know. You like that, Abigail? You like that? That's what got me interested. Oh yeah. Legend C8 rating surprised me. Oh, the rating. Oh, you watched my short. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, it's very interesting. Legend ZA, I have quite a few things to say about that game. I've been meaning to make a video. I have started making a video on Legend ZA and the whole graphics situation, the whole like addressing, like some people were talking about the haters here. So just kind of like doing my 2 cents. I'm not judging anyone for your opinion. I mean, if you think graphics don't matter, you think graphics don't matter. That's simple as that, man. Enjoy the game and that's okay. Like nothing wrong with that. I also am in the camp that you shouldn't judge the people who actually care about the visuals as well. Like, so I think both sides can be right at the same time, and just agree that some people focus more on some stuff, some people focus more. Like I think for the most part people don't care too much about the graphics, so long as it has an art style, it has a presence, so long as it has an identity, people are fine with it. As a matter of fact, like look at the Wind Waker, right? It has so much identity, right? You know Wind Waker the minute if you see a house from a random house in Wind Waker and you look at that picture without them telling you what the game is, you're like, this is Wind Waker. Like, you know, okay? So it's the identity that's there, right? It's the presence. So, but when you have a game that is completely void of that sense of identity because it is so basic you know, that it just has no personality. I mean, that's what Legends ZA kind of speaks to me a little bit, in my personal opinion. Is it's literally, it has no identity with what it looks like, with the exception of a few buildings here and there, and the interiors, which kind of look pretty good from what we've seen. But like the town itself, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it is what it is. I feel like graphics only matter if the story is awful, honestly, because like a game can have like N64 graphics as long as the story and gameplay is good. I think yes. I mean, if you say, you can say that. I feel like you're downplaying it a little bit, to be honest, in my assessment of it, but that's just my particular view. I think graphics shouldn't matter too much. I agree with that statement. But this is a very particular situation with Nintendo, that they are the highest grossing company. They have almost infinite money to make whatever game they want, and they don't, you know? And they give us like the worst looking game on the Switch. It's the worst looking AAA game on the Switch in terms of in terms of textures and graphics achievement. It has the worst textures in the game in the Switch. That is a AAA game, like hands down. And it's the highest grossing company. So at that point, I don't know, man. This is like, it's almost like slapping the fans in the face and saying, yeah, it's like having a chef that is a 10 Michelin chef, but he always makes the worst food he can for you, you know? Like, and he always like makes like some steak with no, you know, he's your chef, right? And he's the best chef in the world, but he always makes you a little chef with a little black pepper, and that's it. Like, no, nothing extra. It's just a little steak here. There you go. Some rice, plain rice with a little bit of butter. That's it. What do you mean, dude? Like, you're the best chef in the world. Give me something, man. Cook me something, dude. Like, you know, that's my feeling towards it. I don't think it's fair to the fans that the fans have made them who they are, and they give us like below mediocre looking games, like the worst looking game, AAA looking games on the Switch. Like, you know, it's not and I'm not saying like, oh, I look at this game, it's horrible, it looks awful. No, it doesn't like look awful. Like, you look at it and you just, all right, it looks basic. It's super basic, right? And so the gameplay has to save it for me. These are my personal opinions. You think it's gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive like everybody else? No, it's not gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive. We do know that some games will come to the Switch, and not to mention like the Switch 2 has to do, there's a big debate on this. I'm doing a video on this as well, but the Switch 2 being able to do 4K might be a long shot, but 60 FPS has to be there. We have to have 60 FPSs, man. We have to have 60 FPSs, man. We can't, this is ridiculous, man. Like, 60 FPS has been a staple since 2000 frickin' 8, you know, like, and the Switch is still like 30 FPS in the dunks, in the flumps, in the clunks. It's just like, what are we doing here, man? Like, okay, you want a system that is fun and all that, dude, but that's like industry standard, bro. You know, Pokemon Company is someone else other than a Game Freak to make their mainline Pokemon games. I don't think that'll ever happen. They're stuck in their ways. It would seem. I can't claim to know what they feel or don't feel, but I think they are stuck in their ways for the most part. Do you think Legacy made the Pokemon look more color, even with the megas and how they look, and they have a like glow effect or something? I do like it though. I agree with you, Delta. I prefer how the Pokemon look in Legend ZA as compared to what they look like in Scarlet and Violet. I like how the Pokemon look. They look animated, they have bright colors. There's not too much detail, and I don't mind that. I think that's all right. It's simple, right? It's simple but effective. Like, the town is where I have the problem. Like, there's no personality there. There's nothing to go off of there. It's just... It's like cardboard boxes with stickers. It's like somebody put a decal over a freaking building. And it's like, look, it's a window. Okay. Is this like WoW? Not really, CarQuest. Not really. This Pokemon. You've never heard of Pokemon? Pokemon Company gets someone else to give for... No, not worth it. If Legend ZA was exclusively made for the Switch 2, then the graphics have been less of an excuse. Yeah. I think... Okay, I never expect Pokemon... Let me just put that out there. I never expect Pokemon to have, like, the best graphics in the industry. I don't want it to be realistic. I don't want it to be, like, the best looking game ever. But... That's one extreme. But the opposite is true. I don't want it to be, like, the most basic thing we've ever seen ever. Either. Give us something middle of the road. Because you can have a game that has... Legends Arceus is proof of this. Legends Arceus is very stylized. It has a very distinct look. And it looks good. It looks good. I'll show you an example here. Pokemon got Ilka to make the mainline games. I don't know about Ilka. We'd have to see. Undoubtedly the worst Pokemon game ever released for bugs, glitches, and poor performance. They won't make the mistake again. They got burned. They're still working with Ilka though. If anything, they doubled down on Ilka. Let me show you this. You see this? You see this? You look at this. This is low res. You can see that this is not high quality. This is not a high quality freaking texture. It's not. You look at this, not high quality. But it passes the vibe check, you know? Look at this window. You see that this window has a protrusion? It's a 3D window. In Legends ZA, this is a sticker. It's flat. There's no freaking Audi. It's a complete flat. It's just a flat sticker on the house. That's what it is. All of it. Not all of it, but pretty much all of it. And then you're looking at it and it sucks the life out of it because it's like a cardboard box. I don't know. Perhaps I'm the only one who feels that way, but that's how I feel. Right? Look at this. You see this? You see this top thing here to shield the rain and stuff? See that? In Legends ZA, it's a sticker. It's flat. It's flat. The team that made Legends ZA is the team that's working... Legends Arceus is the team that's working on Legends ZA. It's the same team. And you can get away with some stickers. Like, look at this. Even this has a somewhat three-dimensionality to it there. But you can get away with some stickers here and there for... Yeah, for like repetitive stuff and all that. Yeah, sure. But it's like the entire city. It's like everything. Who made it? Arceus? It's a separate team. It's still Game Freak, but it's not the same team that worked on previous games. I think it was a within Game Freak, a very specific team that worked on it, right? For Legends Arceus. ZA is also 8 months away, so it's probably a placeholder assets for the trailer, LA trailers. You think so? Because so far, Game Freak, every trailer they've shown us of in-game footage, at the end when the game released, it looks exactly the same. So far, Scarlet and Violet looked the same when it did with the trailer, and people were saying, oh, but it's gonna look different. This is just beta for footage, whatever. It looked exactly the same like in the trailers. Legends Arceus, same thing, looks exactly like in the trailers. I don't know why Legends EA would be different. I don't think it will be. But I could be proven wrong. But if we follow the track record, it's definitely not going to be different. So if the Pokemon Company, I'm going to go with Pokemon Go because the Pokemon was bought out. Like, I think there's nothing wrong with liking Legends EA, okay? I'm not trying to guilt trip people into, or convince people to hate the game. I'm sharing my views, and I'm critical of Game Freak as a company because they don't do the bare minimum for their games. Whatever reason it is, I mean, we can sit here and speculate as to the reason. But you can't deny that they do the bare minimum for the visual quality of their games. It's like as dirt sewer low as they can. Like as little effort as possible. It's what it is. It's what it is. Like the Pokemon look great, yeah. Yeah, they put work into the Pokemon. You can see work done in the Pokemon and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You can see some work on some textures. You can see some you can see some things they did here and there to optimize the graphics and all, but it's very mediocre, man. I don't know. And if you can get away with mediocre like this game if you have an art style. If you have an art style, you can get away with bad graphics, like with low text graphics, because there's an art style, right? Like look at Okami, for example. Okay, that game has an art style and it conceals its imperfections with its art style. Very rough outlines, right? Very delineated, fat outlines for the characters. But that game had a vision. That game had a vision for what a kind of art style. Arceus has a vision for its art style, and you can see it. You can see it. You don't see this kind of wall texture and you see like this reflection on it, almost like the wall is wet. Look at this wall. It's almost like it's wet, right? This is very Legends Arceus. You don't see this in any other Pokemon game. It's very, you identify it immediately. It has personality. With ZA, there's no art style. There's just there isn't like art to it. The most I can say as far as art goes is the fog in the background. They used to like well, it's a technique they use to for optimizing like the processing and stuff like that. We call it fog of war, right? Wait. Was that a shiny? Did you hear a shiny? Thought I heard a shiny. %99 chance that this, yes. So what I want to see for the Switch 2, man, very simple. I want to see, I won't even ask for 4K, but I want to see 60 FPSs, man. Like main title like AAA, Nintendo, like Zelda, Mario, I want to see 60 FPSs, man. That's the low ball I'm setting for them. 60 FPS. I won't even ask for 4K, which we might see 4K due to DLSS, right? And we know that Nintendo just came out with their own version of DLSS, which is very interesting because they had a patent with over 100 pages, and I went through some of them, and the patent incorporates everything you could dream of. Everything you could dream of. Is so broad. It talks about everything and then some, like including like stuff from 520, was it 520 to 720, 520 to 540. Which one is it? 520 or 540? I forget. If I'm saying it wrong, forgive me. I'm sleepy. But it includes 720 to 1440 to 4K, so it includes like 720 to 1080p, 1080p to 4K. So they covered it all, right? They covered it all. And another patent that's very interesting that they put on there is relating to upscaling on the cloud. Think about that. Upscaling on the cloud. I don't think that's been done before. And we know that the Switch has a lot of cloud games, or a lot. We know that the Kingdom Hearts series was a noted game that was on the cloud for the Switch, of course. So you're going to be doing live AI upscaling live on the cloud. Like, I just don't know that the bandwidth is going to be able to sustain that. Okay, you're going to have a very hard time explaining to me how the bandwidth is going to accept that. It's just, it's not realistic, man. But if they're putting it on there, and a lot of times people make patents and games make patents all the time and stuff, and they never use them. Like for example, a patent for some contraption, a dude that has a rock and the rock is like it turns into a Beyblade or whatever, some kind, whatever patent. And they have it down written, but they never use it. This is very common in the gaming industry where they put patents down and they don't use them. But Nintendo is taking over the DLSS situation, the upscaling situation. And they're not doing exactly what Nvidia is doing. It's slightly different, but very minutely. But they're monopolizing, man. They're monopolizing, and this just makes me very upset with Nintendo, because the whole thing of throwing a ball and capturing a monster, they tried to monopolize that. And they keep trying to monopolize every single little thing they do. And I don't know how that patent passed. It's already been accepted. And it's so broad. Like, there's so there's so many things on there that I just don't understand how they let it through. They're giving Nintendo a monopoly over patents, over ideas. They are basically privatizing imagination and concepts, that very, very broad concepts. That's like this is like the same thing as someone trying to trademark the word, excuse me. Like, you know, when you say excuse me, it's like someone trying to trademark that, which means you can't use that online without their permission. You know what I mean? How ridiculous is that? That's kind of what Nintendo's been trying to do, and I've been trying to raise awareness to that sense in a little bit. And I mean, I can't say for sure they have nefarious reasons, or I don't know what their reasoning is, but they're making a lot of patents, and they're monopolizing the situation, and that is, to me, that's scary. But that's my observation of it. I mean, I'm not accusing them of anything, of course, but I mean, I don't know what intentions they have, nor do I claim to know what intentions they have, but the way they're doing things, it sure does seem like they're trying to get a monopoly on pretty much gaming development for the most part. And we know that the Switch is mostly gonna go from 540 to 1080p, okay? So that means a resolution of 540 to upscale to 1080p seems to be what the Switch is gonna be doing while docked, okay? Now, when it comes to 4K, we just don't know. We just don't know. But the upscaling is gonna be there. The upscaling is gonna be there. We're just gonna have to wait until I learn more about the Switch first. I never understood people saying Pokemon puts the bare minimum when games like 2K, COD, and FIFA release. yearly with 0 changes in visuals for like a decade. Well, listen, B. One thing, that doesn't mean, yeah, you're right. Those games do that, of course. I agree with you. But that doesn't mean, why can't that be true and Pokemon be true as well? Like, both things can be true at the same time. Yes, FIFA does that, and so does Pokemon. That's it. They both do it. So saying that someone else did it, and therefore you can't criticize the other people that do it, I don't think that's a good argument. That's my opinion, though. And also, to compare what money FIFA makes compared to what Pokemon makes is there's no comparison there. But I do agree when you say that those games are pretty much small changes here and there. I agree with you on that sense that there's not much effort. I agree with you. There's not much effort there. But I just don't agree with, like, because of that, I can't criticize Pokemon for doing it. No, I think that doesn't make sense. I think you should criticize things because you want them to be better. The same way, if you tell someone that if someone draws a straw man for the rest of their lives, and like a stick figure, and you keep telling them it's a work of art, their anatomy is incredible, they're just gonna keep drawing stick figures. If you don't tell that person, look, there's muscles, there's skin, there's changes you need to make, you criticize it, then that person will be comfortable. I can just draw a stick figure and I'm good. You know? And then you keep getting stick figures. Pokemon does not do it. You don't think so? Pokemon 6 years ago looked completely different. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet looks substantially better than in Sword and Shield. They make improvements on the models basically every generation. Well, I don't know if you heard what I said, but I did say that the Pokemon look alright. I was mostly criticizing the architecture and the textures of the world. I said that the Pokemon look alright. And I'm not saying, to your point, I'm not saying that there's no improvements. There are improvements. I think Legend ZA is an improvement to Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, absolutely. I think it looks better. But that's like, you got crap, but now you put a little bit of sugar in the crap. That's the way I see it. All right? You got a turd, and you put a little bit of sugar on it. So now you put a little bow tie on the turd, and now it looks a little better. It could pass as a Snickers now. See, you went from bad to slightly less bad. ZA is bad, and I'm excited for the game. You know, I'm excited for the game. Okay, like, the truth be told, I'm excited for the game. I do think. I just think it should. I think it should be way better than it is. I think it should be way better than it is, visually speaking. When it comes to combat and all that, I won't pronounce myself. I have no idea, but I do like that they're doing. I do like that they're doing the real-time battles. That sounds to be very cool. And that's what I'm mostly excited for that game. Because honestly, I don't really play Pokemon games for the visuals. It's not really the visuals that really get me, right? Like, people play the Pokemon games because they want to play with their favorite Pokemon. They want to capture them all. They want to recapture that feeling they had when they were kids. That nostalgic feeling. It's about collecting the monsters, not so much about a visual experience, right? When you have a game that is a visual experience, you want the visuals to be at the forefront of the development, of course. Pokemon is not about the visuals, really. It's about, like, catching the creatures, making a fun time, having a good time capturing those creatures, and battling as well, not just capturing. So if they can get that right, I can absolutely not care about the bad quality renders. I'm fine with it. But again, to say that you can't criticize it because and then if you criticize the graphics and therefore you hate Pokemon and therefore you're wrong, I just can't agree with that sentiment, right? I just can't agree with that. Like, you should be able to criticize things. That's how the world evolves. That's what we as a species evolved. It's through criticism, it's through pointing things out so that we can be better. Now, if you want to be like a complete douche and be mean about it, yeah, at that point you have a case to say, hey man, you're just being a straight douche, you know? At that point I would agree with you. There's no need to do that. Pokemon Tournament 2 would be fun. Will ability? No, it does seem like abilities will not be in the game. Yeah, it's gonna be a very standardized game. Yeah, there's no abilities. As far as we don't know for sure, but from what I think I read some reporting on that. Somebody found some. Oh shoot! No way. Wait! We found one. We found something. You heard that, right? You guys heard that, right? I don't know where it is. I heard it. Oh, there it is. Is it Perugly? No, it's not. Dude, I heard it. Did I throw a Pokeball and not notice? Was it my own shiny? Wait, let me stop the music here. We're gonna pause the music for a little bit so I can really listen. So I can really listen here. I think it was my Pokemon that I threw, but I did throw a Pokemon, did I? Plus I'm set to Empoleon, so no. Empoleon is not shiny. Dude, there's a shiny here, I know it. Oh. Bro, I literally heard the thing. You guys heard it, right? You guys heard it, it's not just me. Dude, did it disappear because of the freaking... Oh, there's a mother flipping hole here. Bro, I'm not going crazy. Oh, it's the Bidoof. Is it? No. Is that a shiny? It is. Oh. Was that a shiny? It's the Badero. Thank you, B. Yeah, it seems like it is. Same Pokemon does the bare minimum with the improvements they make while looking at series that haven't improved anything in decades is disingenuous. I don't agree with that. I think you're it has nothing to do with other games. Like, it has nothing to do with other games. I mean, we're talking about Pokemon as a series alone. It is what other games do or don't do doesn't matter. I mean, you can draw a comparison between other games that didn't improve. And by the way, I play FIFA, and FIFA does improve a lot on their graphics, and they do improve a lot. Oh, I don't have space for any more things. Okay. Oh, that's why I kept sitting next to it. They do improve from game to game, by the way. COD I don't know about, but they do improve the realism of it in terms of how the characters move and all that. They do improve it from game to game. But I guess the part that I'm not getting is how you equate Because other games, this, as far, correct me if I'm wrong, but this, if I'm wrong, you can correct me. What I'm getting from you, your statement is that because other games don't improve from title to title, Pokemon shouldn't be judged on what they do. You know, like I don't see the connection. You know what I mean? I'm not connecting the dots there. If we're criticizing Pokemon, we criticize them on other titles, on their other Pokemon titles, right? So like, you compare Scarlet and Violet to like ZA, or Scarlet and Violet to Legends Arceus and stuff like that, right? If you want to say that there is improvements there, yeah, there's improvements. If that's what you're trying to say, then I agree. There are improvements from Pokemon game to Pokemon game. I agree with that. The bad optimization. Like, at the end of the day, I just think, like... I mean, I respect people's opinions in terms of if they think that the graphics don't matter. Like, I respect that 100%. Like, that's fine by me. That's what you like. You don't care about the graphics. That's 100% fine. Like, nothing wrong with that. No, they have improved. I'm saying they've improved. They've improved. They have improved. Perhaps I misspoke, but they have improved, but they haven't improved to the point where they should be, or where the industry was 20 years ago. Not even 20 years ago, but like 5-6 years ago for sure. They're not even at the level of other Switch games, you know? So, that's the argument. It doesn't mean like they should be or should be, but... We got 2 shinies so far, which is great. Can't believe I got a Badero. Do you want everything to look like Super Mario Sunshine, the buildings and everything? No, no. I think here's the criticism, and as a standalone criticism. I look at many games, I look at the industry nowadays, and I look at Legends EA, and I see a very non-developed game, to say the least. That's what I see, man. And that's not to say they didn't make improvements, but like, look at my channel. If you compare it to my channel, for example, like, I've been doing this for 3 years, right? I made improvements. I went up to 4K subs, right? There's people that have done it for 1 year and went to 50K subs, okay? So there's degrees to what you improve. Yeah, you can improve a lot and make a lot better, or you can improve slowly, which, not to mention that Pokemon games take quality of, they add quality of life and then take it away, which is also like bizarre, to say the least. To be nice to them is just bizarre. That they took away the shiny sound even though everybody loved it, and it was a quality of life and it was fantastic, and then they're like, oh no, we're gonna take that because it's good, so we're gonna take it away. It's just like decisions like that just make no sense. It's bizarre and antiquated, you know. No, I don't think they don't do anything. I wouldn't go as far as to say they don't do anything. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go far to say that they don't put work into their games. They put work into their games. My honest opinion, what I think the problem lies, I think they just don't know how to do better. It's that simple. They just don't know how to make a game look up to current level, industry levels, while maintaining frame data. I think they're just not good at it. Most games nowadays more open world games and even trying to make it realistic. Yeah, I wouldn't compare Pokemon to a realistic game. I don't think Pokemon should look realistic either. Like, I think that the Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet looked a little too realistic for my taste. And when I first saw the trailer, I criticized that when it was revealed. I reacted to it. And I said, like, the Pokemon look good. I said they look good, but a little too realistic for my taste. Like, the scales on the snakes and all that. It's a little too much for me. I prefer the Pokemon to look like they do in Legends EA. Like, I love the design of the Pokemon in Legends EA. I think it looks simple. It looks adorable. They have color. They look alive. The 3D models look good. They look good. There's no criticism there. So they do a good job with the Pokemon. No question there. For me. Did Charizard dirty with that face? Pokemon Company should choose a different company to make their games. Maybe it'll be better then. Dude, imagine if imagine freaking Capcom. Imagine Capcom getting their hands on Pokemon, or freaking, perhaps that's not even the best example, but just imagine. Even Bandai Namco. Your uncle used to play the Nintendo game? Which one? Bandai Namco made new Pokemon Snap and it looked incredible. Oh, there you go. There you go. I didn't even remember that, but you're right, Chris. I didn't even remember that. Getting a Chumley Pokemon. Well, to go to people's point, like, people get a little up in arms about this, right? Like the whole graphics debate. And I think both sides are misunderstood. Like, one side looks at the other side and says, who cares about the graphics? Like, Pokemon's been doing better. You should like what you get. Don't be ungrateful or something like that. And the other side is like, nah, this game looks like it was made by a 2-year-old, and it looks bad. It looks bad. And I think both sides are correct. I think both sides are correct. I think graphics don't define a game, and I also think that a game should look bare minimum decent. That's my view. Wizards of the Coast makes a Pokemon trading card game? Really? Legends Arceus is the cleanest Pokemon game ever. I think so. I think this game has... I agree. I think this is the best Pokemon looking game, yeah. I definitely agree with that. That's the reason people play ROM hacks. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with people asking Pokemon to give us non-muddy wood. Dude, I'll show you this. It's great. It's crazy how how we're not in agreement in this, because it doesn't make sense to me why we're not in agreement. I feel like it's so common sense that the textures are so low res that you just wonder why. There's no reason for it other than you just don't know what you're doing. Here, let me show you guys this. You tell me what you think, okay? Like, don't let me tell you. You tell me what you think of it. I'm gonna show you a picture. You tell me what you think. Alright. I'm gonna show you this picture, okay? Tell me what you think of this. Look at this. I don't know. What do you think of this? What do you think of it? Look at I don't know, man. What do you does that look good? I mean, I don't know. Look at here. Look at this jagged edge right here. Look at this. Compare this to the other side. I don't know. It looks different to me. Yeah, like, I don't know. It just looks. It don't look great. I don't know. It just don't look great to me. Like, the Pokemon is all fine, but god dang, man, look at this is rough. It's like grass pasta. Oh boy. It looks rough to me, okay? I'm sorry. If you don't agree, that's fine. We can be friends, man. We can agree to disagree, but I don't think that looks good, man. Sorry to say. Here, I'll show you another one. You want another one? What do you guys think? Doesn't seem like as much you would think, Lee. If you think it looks decent, that's fine. Like, you don't have to agree with me. Like, my personal opinion is not gonna be yours, of course. It's in the eye of the beholder. You have to stress that so people don't get upset, but it's in the eye of the beholder, but that's my take. Let me see. I think I have another one here. I think I had, because I was collecting these because I was making a video on this. Here, check this out. Look at that. Look at that. What do you think? Like, what do you think of that? What do you think? I don't know. What do you think of that? I don't know. What do you make of that? You look at this, what goes through your mind? I don't know. I don't know. Like, somebody pooped a little bit of grass here, somebody pooped a little bit of grass right there, and there's one tree. There's like a dude that doesn't move. And then cardboard boxes all across. Like, I don't know, man. I just... God damn, it's just... It's simple, dude. It's too simple. Yeah. So you're planning to get the Switch too? Yeah. I'll try to get it. Yeah, I'm very happy what they did with Legends Arceus. I thought when I first saw it, I thought it looked great. I think, yeah, it's not a graphical wonder, but it looks good. It looks good. I don't have to complain. Even these trees, they look cool. I mean, no, and you can see that this is not a graphical wonder, but it's decent. I'd say it's a little over decent. A lot of people say they don't want to get the Switch 2 because it's basically the Switch just upgraded. Well, Nintendo is gearing up for big sales with the Switch 2, right? They think they're gonna sell, well, they predict they're gonna sell really well. Much better than the first Switch ever did. And they're confident in that despite the price hike that the console's gonna have. We'll have to see, but they're gearing up. We know that they've been shipping a lot of Switches to the US. I don't know if it's 400,000 or something like that. Have already been shipped to the US. It's worth it if you get 60 FPS. This is what I want to see for the Switch 2 again, 60 FPS. That's what I hope to see. I mean, again, the Switch 2 is running on, supposedly, this is all leaks and a picture that we have online, the people saying that it's real, of the Switch 2 motherboard and GPU, CPU, GPU, the SoC basically. And we're looking at 1.5 CUDA cores, about 50 tensor cores, probably not even tensor cores, probably not even 50. I'd say around the 50 tensor cores, perhaps less. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. You know, we're looking at 12 gigabytes DDR5, which is pretty decent. That's pretty decent. So we know they want computing power, but 1.5 CUDAs, man, shoot, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, what are we doing? All the games for the Switch are gonna have to be extremely customized for the console, which means game developers are gonna have to adjust a lot. Okay, to explain how Unreal Engine 5 is gonna run on the Switch 2. If this is all the presumption that the leaked picture that we got is true, okay? It's gonna be hard to explain how Unreal Engine 5 is gonna run smoothly. Unless they're doing miraculous thing with their new DLSS patent. I don't see how they're gonna do it, but Nintendo's done it before. They've done it before. Perhaps in docked mode we can upscale to 4K. That would be impressive. I'd be very impressed with that. But mostly I'm concerned about the 60 frames per second is what I'm really kind of concerned about. But 1500 CUDAs is just... it's a low count. It's slight. I would say it's slightly. It's mediocre. Slightly. I would say it's a hair below mediocre is what I would say it is. For as far as a graphics card, as a GPU capacity goes. Old Nintendo. Oh, it's not to mention that the core, it's an Ampere architecture, right? So it's Ampere architecture, which was developed for low end. The Ampere architecture came out in 2022, at the end of 2021, 2022, and that's what this is. It's based on an Ampere architecture, and the problem with that is that was made to be cheap. It was meant to be cheap, so you get the most out of the least money. Okay, so it's a budget graphics card. They're budget graphics cards, so you get a decent graphics card for low money. It's basically what the Ampere is what the Switch 2 has, allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. We don't know for sure if it's true. Now, the Ampere architecture, especially with the SoC, with the Tegra 2, I think it's a 239, right? What we know about it is that it's an 8 nanometer transistor grid, right? And that's not impressive. We'll have to see. But it seems like they went 100% budget on the Switch. I think the reason they're going budget is so they can keep that low price. And I think that custom game developing for the Switch 2 is what's going to save it. If they can do 4K, I'm going to be impressed. if they don't do 60 FPS very minimum, I think they lost the ball a little bit with me. But don't expect, I'm talking about AAA Nintendo games. I wouldn't expect any port, like, we know that Doom, Age of War, or whatever the name, War Ages, or whatever the new game, Doom game is. It's highly speculated, because Bethesda and Microsoft highly speculated that it's going to be on the Switch too. I mean, it was speculation, of course, but we might be able to see it, but in terms of like straight up SoC, the Switch 2 is not looking impressive. It does have some impressive things, and Nintendo has done impressive things with like the Switch. Some of the games on the Switch are straight up miracles. They've done very impressive things with this chip, with the SoC on the Switch that the Switch has. It honestly surprised me, the things that they were able to do. So I have full confidence that Nintendo will be able to pull some miracles, some graphical miracles, meaning like playing games like in Unreal Engine 5, which they totally. You're not supposed to be able to play at a steady 30 FPSs. You're not supposed to be playing the bare minimum of Unreal Engine 5. If you look at a desktop, we're talking about desktop, okay? Not even talking about SoC. I'm talking about desktop. We're talking about. So we'll have to see, man. I mean, it's conjecture. I like talking about it because I like speculating about it. I think it's fun for me to speculate and talk about things I just don't know. But I like the speculation aspect of it. That's why I even talk about it. But yeah, like games like, I don't know, man. And what is that gonna mean for third-party support? Nintendo's gone well without third-party support. I mean, the Switch doesn't have a lot of it. And it did just fine, so we'll have to see. The Steam Deck. I haven't looked at the specifics of the Steam Deck. I'd have to look it up to be able to make a comparison to the Tegra 239. I don't know for sure what the Steam Deck is rocking, but it's for sure an SoC as well. I just don't know. I've never looked into it. I've never cared too much. I forget the Steam Deck is even a thing, to be completely honest with you. I don't even remember that thing exists. However, they should be good, right? Is it AMD? Is it AMD? Does anyone know if the... Do you guys know if the Steam Deck is AMD or NVIDIA? I've been live for an hour and a half, have I? Oh, Nevi, welcome in. Hey, Alpapa! Thank you so much. Sorry, I was distracted in my own brain there, Alpapa. Thank you for the 26 months, Alpapa. What's good? Hi, Alpapa. Sorry I didn't see. I totally spasmed, dude. Sorry about that. Thank you for 26 months. I'm not sure. Yeah, let me look up. Let me look it up really quick. It's an AMD APU, right? Accelerated processing unit is okay. The 4-core. Well, the Switch is an octa-core. It's a Zen 2 CPU and a multiple RDNA GPU. Okay, RDNA 2 GPU, designed to operate within a 4 to 15 watt power envelope. I don't know, man. I don't know. To 240 to 350 gigahertz. That's not too bad. To operate with a GDP, memory 16 gigabytes, DDR5. Okay, that's not bad. The architecture, it's the RDNA 2, yeah. So it's AMD. It's AMD. So, it's AMD. So no, AMD is not bad. I made it sound like it's bad. I'm more of a Intel, Nvidia guy, but I never owned a Radeon or anything like that. So. Yo, Zed, welcome in, Zed. Thank you so much. Hey, here we go. Hey, Zed coming in. We're getting the shiny. There we go, buddy. Let's go. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Thank you, Zed. Thank you. Yo, Lightning Raid, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much, Lightning, for coming in. PDB, DK, Nathan, Autumn, CGC, Ancient One, Zed Games. Thank you so much, everybody. Joining the 25-month club, too. Thanks for everything for us. Thank you, Chris, and thank you all, Papa and Chris and Lightning, for coming in. Thank you, everybody. Frosty, how you doing? I'm very sleepy, man, but I'm doing okay. How are you? I almost died. Ooh, that's a Giga Man. Thank you, Lightning. Thank you. Thank you for playing with me the other day as well, Lightning. Thank you so much. Hey, Chase Smith, welcome in. Be sure to like and subscribe. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe Lightning as well. Make sure you subscribe the crap out of her. I made it weird. Were you talking about the Switch 2 specs? Yes, I was talking. We've been debating Pokemon graphics and all that. Blood has been drawn. People have gotten upset. Opinions have been shared. Hello Renee, how are you? Justy64, also Mr. Lemon, I need to go to bed. Sounds good, Alex. Thank you so much. Alex, much love, man. Thank you for always dropping a comment, man. It means the world to me, dude. Please keep being you. You're amazing, brother. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Lightning. Guys, don't forget to check Lightning. Show love back. Thank you so much, Lightning. I really appreciate you. Do you know about the Switch specs? Alex is amazing, yeah. Yeah, the Switch 2 is looking pretty, it's looking interesting. It's in terms of computing power, it's not very impressive. It's in the middle. It's in the middle, right? I'd say it's a higher end, low budget computer. Is what I'd call it. Like it's the best of what you can get. It's the best of what you can get with little money, with at least money as possible. Which is it's a budget computer, really. The best computer you could get on a budget. Basically what it is. And that's why the games are inexpensive. Makes sense. I don't mind. I'm not too concerned about I think the Switch will be. I'm more concerned about like what they're gonna do about third-party support, and see where they land with that. We'll have to see. It seems like Microsoft is fully on board with the Switch too. We might even see Final Fantasy 14 remake. I wouldn't say Rebirth, but I'd say we might see Final Fantasy remake on the Switch too. We might see Final Fantasy 7 remake on the Switch too. It is very possible. All right, Lee, take care. Thank you, Lightning, for everything. That'd be interesting. Yeah, it's very possible that we'll see it. I think we're gonna see Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero. I think we're gonna see stuff like perhaps Doom. Halo is a possibility as well. Yeah, Halo. The Switch 2 is, if they run it native 540, I don't even know if the game goes that low. They'd have to modify the game the crap out of it. I have full confidence that Nintendo can modify this, or the developers can adapt to the console. If they run native 720, upscale it, jeez. You can do it. Remake, you can do it. Rebirth is going to be harder to explain, but remake, you can do it. I think they could get away with Rebirth as well. I mean, it depends on. See, I can tell you about like the strength of the power. I can tell you about the strength of the CPU and the GPU and all that, and I can make a somewhat informed decision, or I can deduce what it can play or not play based on what a PC could play. But again, we're looking at an SoC. We're also looking at the game is going to be developed specifically for that console, so there's going to be like adjustments made to the title for the console, right? So it's hard to predict if it can play or not, because it depends on what changes they're going to make. I have no way of knowing what changes they're going to make. So, but do I have confidence that the Switch can do it? Yeah, I have confidence they can do it. They've done it before. You stream late now, is Pocket Edition? I don't. It'd be kind of weird for them to put remake and not rebirth. It'd be weird. But it's very possible. Yeah, but this is the Wii U situation. If we're going anywhere that if we're going by what happened to the Wii U, this console is gonna flop disgustingly bad. The Switch has Crisis Core. It does, doesn't it? Does it have Reunion? Yeah, it does have Crisis Core, the Switch. True, yeah, it's true. Albeit a very muddy looking Crisis Core, but that's fine. You always gotta add the little jab there. It has Crisis Core for no reason. I mean, so remake, yeah, now that you told me that, I think remake is a very realistic thing. I think remake is gonna be, I think 14 is gonna come to the Switch as well. Those are my predictions. I think we'll see 14 Mario Kart, Metroid Prime 4, of course. Mario Kart is gonna be there for sure. They just needed one strong one to begin with, and they already have it, which is Mario Kart. Like, Mario Kart is gonna sell, depending on how they market the game from here on out, they need to sell more information on Mario Kart. If Mario Kart is not a launch title, it's gonna be very hard to explain how they're gonna move that many consoles day one. They are looking at least 7 million first day. You gonna pre-order it, Frosty? No, I don't think I can get it. It's a little above my abilities to. So, I know as a content creator I have to get it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. $400 is pricey. 300 perhaps I would do it, but 400. I mean, eventually I'll get it, but I don't know about like. It's gonna be very detrimental for my channel. But there's nothing I can do. It's gonna hurt the channel a little bit if I can't get it like right away. I wouldn't say it ruined my channel, not by any means, but yeah, it'll put me at a disadvantage compared to other creators who are gonna be playing. The safe bet is 400. It's officially 400. It's not officially, but I'm willing to bet my left toe. Nothing is confirmed. Yeah, nothing is confirmed, but it's not gonna be less than 4. If they do 350, I'm gonna puke my noodles. Nah, I can almost guarantee you. I am 99% certain it's gonna be $400. If they do 350, it's gonna be a miracle. I am pretty sure. And games are gonna be $70 too, by the way. Very sad. You gotta pre-order it on Amazon? I'm gonna try and get it as much as I can. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, but it hurts my heart just because we'll see what happens, but it does break my heart. If I can't get it, it will break my heart for sure. Just because I won't be able to stream it if I can't get it, but we'll see. Eventually I'll get it. Eventually at some point I'll get it for sure. I just mean like right on release. I didn't get the Switch until like 1 year. I got the Switch, it'd been out for 1.5 years. When I got the Switch, it'd been on market for 1.5 years already, so. But at the time I wasn't making content. No, it's definitely not. Well, 500 Canadian perhaps, but not you. I'm talking US. There's no way it's gonna be 500. I guarantee you. I'll bet my right toe this time. I'll bet you my pants. It's not $500. But 500 Canadian, yes. Or US, no. Yeah, that's a lot. $500, man. Hey, Sad. How are? I'm doing okay, Nevi. Sorry, I know you typed that a while ago, but I don't know if I answered you, so I just want to make sure I answered you. Bum ba-dum 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 ba-da-da-da bum ba-dum ba-da-da-ba-bum ba-dum ba-dum. Yeah. What do you guys think are going to be the launch titles? I think Sparkin' Zero is going to be a launch title. I think Sparkin' Zero, because we've been looking. People have been looking at this at the code of games like Xenoblade, for example, and there's actually a 60 FPS feature encoded into the game, and this is true also for Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. There is a 60 FPS, people who obviously data mine the game. There is a 60 FPS feature on those games. Okay. People data mining, and there's more games with 60 FPS, but they don't use it. They use 30 FPS, but there's a feature. So the idea is that they're going to be ported because, listen, the Switch they said that only a certain game, not every game is going to be compatible with the Switch 2, like backwards compatible, that only a few games. So we're going to see the ones that are compatible are the ones that are going to have the 60 FPS thing. They have to have 60 FPS. Nintendo needs to deliver at least in the backwards compatibility. We also found out recently that there's a patent for a GameCube controller for the Switch 2 that Nintendo just did as well. Another patent for a GameCube controller, which can actually allude to a Smash Bros. Game, because Smash Bros. Game always come with GameCube controllers. Or we could be looking at a virtual GameCube console. Not console, but they could be doing the GameCube Mini or whatever, like they did the SNES and whatever. Or we could be looking at the next Smash game, because every Smash game has always gotten a GameCube controller. So that patent's out there, and yeah, I was making a video on that. Nothing here, folks. Nothing here. Did you see my PB, Lightning? Are you still here? I don't know if you had to leave, but perhaps if you're still here, let me know, Lightning. Not trying to call you out or anything. I just want to tell you about something. What's your favorite Zelda game? Hey, that's a very good question. I'm here. Okay. I'll answer that in a second, Error. That's a great question. My favorite Zelda game. Oof. It's between Breath of the Wild and Majora's Mask. If I'm feeling more nostalgic, I might answer Majora's Mask. If I'm feeling more, I don't know what, I'd say Breath of the Wild. Minish Cap is top tier, yeah. The lady from 15 is evil. Wait, Aranea? She's not evil. She does work for evil people, though. But she herself is not entirely evil. Blame Canada. What the fudge is that nickname, dude? Don't blame Canada. Poor guys. They've done nothing wrong. Canada is amazing. Blame Canada. That's crazy. Minish Cap is amazing. Let me see. Oh, Lightning, I wanted to tell you. Did you see my personal best? Did you see my PB for Rebirth speedrun? We did Rebirth the other night, 2 nights ago. My nickname is from the first South Park movie. Ah. Okay, okay. It's a reference. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that. It's a South Park reference? I never knew that. Did not. What was your time? Okay, so my first time, I was just gonna do 3 hours, but I went on to do the whole game in one sitting, and we've done it before. We did 6 hours, and about 12 minutes was my. It was 6 hours, 12 minutes, something like that. Was my first run through. Okay, my second run through was 5 hours, 20 minutes. Right, Lightning? We improved so much. We improved like almost an hour. I went to sleep after the fourth. We're all playing Metroid this year, are we not? Or are we not? Well, I'm definitely gonna play Metroid Prime 4. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with that game, but... How are your streams so peaceful? I don't know. Like, I am feeling very tired and very sleepy. Rather, not so much tired as like more sleepy. Like my brain wants to doze off. Like my body doesn't feel like exhausted or anything. It's more like my mind is exhausted because I've been sleep deprived for a little bit. So perhaps I'm a little bit more calm today. My brain is one big ball of confusion. I think everybody's a little confused, not including myself, of course. I think everybody's trying to figure out like how to make sense of life with everything that's going on, and like just the world is upside down, man. You know, up is down and down is up. Left is right and right is left. You know, like I think everybody's just trying to make sense out of their lives. You know, we're seeing a big rise with depressed, especially the youth is more depressed than ever, right? Big rise on people that are on a depressive medication. So this says something about society, right? Why is the youth depressed? The youth, back in my day, I was born in '91, but back when I was a kid, like the youth was, you know, we are the youth of this nation. We are the youth of a nation, right? And nowadays, like the youth is, it's like the old people, I don't want to offend anyone, but like old people, quote unquote, like the older people are the ones who are trying to like get the youth to get excited. But we are the future for sure. We just need to, I think the world needs a little bit more positivity, right? You go on social media, and this is a very broad answer to a very complicated, this is a simple answer to a very complicated issue, right? But I think you can dumb it down to you can kind of dumb it down to just we need more positivity on the news. We need more positivity on TikToks and where the youth is. I'm part of the youth. I think I'd put myself in there. I'm 34 years old. I wouldn't say I'm old. I'm definitely no spring chicken, but I wouldn't say I'm exactly old. But the youth, we need to understand where the youth is, and kind of there needs to be like a revamping of the mindset, man. I feel the spring lemon. I think we need to just lively up the place, man. There's a lot of discourse, you know. Everything's a debate. Everything is you against me, or you or me against you. Like we can't meet in the. There's no meeting in the middle. There's no agreeing to disagreeing. It's a lot of black and white in terms of positions, right? People either think one way or you think the other way. If you don't think like me, you're wrong, and you should get destroyed. I gotta destroy you. You know, even if you look at like titles and stuff, this is what you see. So and so destroys so and so. So and so grails so and so. so and so absolutely obliterates so and so. You know, like it's even the language that is being used is indicative of a sort of like festing, almost like an aberration of a human, like that the negativity of the human being, right? Like almost like existing and festering in these places. It's a very again, it's a complicated problem with, and the solution is equally as complicated. Perhaps not, but perhaps so. I've given it some thought, and I think one of the solutions has to start with a little bit more kindness and a little bit more respect towards everyone else, you know? If we are able to, as a nation and as a people and as a species, not even a nation, like even as a species, man, if we can zero down on what makes us human, if we can zero down on that and accept that what makes us human is something beyond a feeling of vindictiveness, right? It's something beyond a feeling of I got the better of. If we can agree that what makes us human and what to be human means is to be kind, to be forgiving, to be understanding, and to be patient. Okay? And these are the qualities that people want to see. When you want a friend, you want your friend to be kind and gentle with you. You want your friend to be cool with you, or to be fun. And if they're a little bit rough on you, you want it to be because they love you. Okay? And even if they're a little rough, you want them to be rough because they love you, because they care, not because they want to see it. So, I mean, you get what you dish out, right? There's an old Portuguese saying that you reap what you sow, right? This is a Portuguese saying as well. I know that there's a saying in English as well, but it's Portuguese as well. Paint me like one of your French girls, Jack. Only if we do it in my room. Hey, Dimitri, how you doing? Welcome in. You think Skarmory getting a Mega Evolution? I hope, to be honest. I think Dragonite is gonna get a Mega Evolution. I think Victory Bell for sure is getting a Mega Evolution. I think Victory Bell, Dragonite. I'm not sure about the... I'm really not sure about... I think Flygon should get one. Flygon should definitely get one. Yay! Arcanine, thank you! I think there's a possibility, man. I don't think... Dimitri, I don't think it's gonna be... I think it's a low chance, to be honest with you. I don't see it happening. But, I don't know. I lean more towards I don't think it would happen. Arcanine is here. Please, Pokemon, Arcanine needs one. Arcanine is already stupid powerful, dude. I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, that's my feel. I don't think Skarmory is the one. I don't know, man. It's just I've been following leaks and rumors, and I'm kind of like have a little bit of my finger on the pulse of the Pokemon vibe. But to be honest, there's no way I know. There's no way I know. You know, my guess is as good as yours. You know, to put you at ease. But I think Skarmory would be a good choice, though. I don't think they're doing it, but I think it would be a good choice. I think Skarmory is amazing. It was one of my favorite Johto Pokemon. Yo, Arcanine! No way, thank you, Arcanine! Woohoo! With the gifty membershipy, let's go, Arcanine! Hey, I wish I could say that you are aligned with the fire doggo. Hey, the fire K9. Hey, I wish that you and him could always be mine. Friends forever. Forever. Hello, Arcanine. You're looking great. Could this be fate? Thank you for the gifty. That was a bit iffy. I'm trying to rhyme rather than make sense. So if I said something that was nonsensical, is because I was just making an effort to rhyme rather than be cohesive. Hey, Jen. You've been working? Aw, but you've been lurking. Ay, my knees. And working OT today, overtime, right? Frosty, make music over here. I'm making music. I'll make a song for you, Zed. Zed. My friend. You're my Zed. My friend. You're my Zed and I wish you were in my bed. Oh Zed, oh Zed. Please don't drink any lead. Oh Zed, my friend. I wish you were. Zed's a swell guy. And he'll never ever lie. He's a great man. And his name could have been Stan. And I know that he will always be there for me. And I wish that he lives a long life, long life, Zed, my friend. You smell like a friend, and I don't know how, but that is fine, that is fine, that is fine. Oh, Zed, my guy. Probably need an app update, perhaps. I woke up like half an hour ago, and as I'm going to get some breakfast. Thank you, Arcanine, for the gifty. I really. Zigga zigga zagza. I don't even know. I don't get the lyrics to that song. That was beautiful. Thank you. It was for you and Arcanine, because Arcanine's amazing, and you're amazing. Zed, you don't know this? You should have seen it. Somebody came in here and asked me what my favorite streamer was. And I sat there and I thought for a little bit and I said, and I quote, perhaps Zed. Zed Games. Hey, take it easy, man. That's scary. Somebody lit the butane on this horsey. It's not mine, but it's an eye. That was horrible. That was horrible. I apologize to everyone that heard that. What if we got the hair across here? What if? No hair across. Yo, Mimo Ray, let's go! Mimo Tex exercise. Mimo Exe has stopped working. Welcome in with the raid, friend. Thank you so much, Mimo. Welcome in, Control Freak 2 times. You guys have the most coolest names I've ever heard. Welcome in, folks. Thank you so much. Yo, Nightwing. The man Nightwing is here. We can finally have some fun. The party is here. Thank you for the raid, Mimo. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to check out my friend Mimo on the Twitch side. You have a sick mustache. Thank you, friend. Yeah, I've been trying to take care of it more and more, and yeah, I think it's been looking pretty cool. It takes time to take care of it. But I really appreciate that, man. It always makes me happy when people compliment my mustache, dude. Makes me feel good about it. What were you streaming, friend, on your side? Again, guys, if you guys want to show support for Miimote, well, consider going over to his side and dropping a follow. We're live on YouTube. You're playing Legends Arceus as well? Wow. Great pick. Yeah, we just got, we already got like 3 shinies. We've been live for 2 hours now. And we got 3 shinies. 2 or 3? It was 3, right? Yeah, there's a Machop, a Beedrill, and something else. How's it going, sir? Hey, Captain Cannabis, how's it going? I couldn't get a Voltorb outbreak if my life depended on it. Really? Legends Arceus. You'd be interested to know that I spent, if you're going for a shiny Voltorb, I spent a long time shiny hunting Voltorb and Eevee, Let's Go Eevee, and also in Scarlet and Violet. And Let's Go Eevee took me forever to get that Voltorb. So much so that if you looked at my box, there was nothing but Voltorbs. You did get shinies regardless? Oh, what kind of shinies? What'd you get? Bum, bum, bum. Is this a new save file? No, no, no. Yeah, level 97 Empoleon now. It's funny that my Empoleon is not level 100. It's my favorite. Well, Glaceon's my favorite, but Empoleon is a very close second. Empoleon's a sick Pokemon, dude. This is when they actually got inspired to do designs. Checking the shelf of monkey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you hear that? Am I hearing things? I'm hearing things. I don't know about that, Captain. I'm doing well. How about you? Zed's amazing. Yeah, we're not even playing music right now. We're taking a detox from the music. Sometimes the music can get overwhelming a little bit. We're taking a little detox from the music. It's just sounds of grunting goats. Can you believe one time I was playing this game just for fun and I found the Shalfa Alakazam, this very guy? Yep. I wasn't even expecting it. I forgot what I was doing. I was bored and I was just walking around. Bam. You love the Piplup line? You don't say. I think a lot of people... I love Torterra as well. You got Rotom, Stunky, Graveler, Haunter, and Luxray. Wow. That's a collection. I've never gotten a Luxray, but I've gotten plenty of Shinx. I have like 7 shiny Shinxes, dude. I just find them. But I found a Luxio too, but I never found the Luxray. Haunters, I don't think I have a single shiny Ghastly. You got so unlucky today? What happened, Control? I wish Pokemon was better animated. The scenery is way too basic in my opinion. Yeah, this is a little basic, but it's still, we've talked at length about it, but it's still better than, I think it's still better than Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet was just very, very empty, right? You can't even walk into a house, which was very, I think it hurt the game a lot, to be honest. No shinies feel. It'll show up. Oh, you want to see something we got? We got this the other day. Random. And this is a Shalfa. We got it. We got him at the beaches of Normandy. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we got the Shalfa. It was just there. I was live. I was hanging out. We were just randomly looking for shinies like I'm doing now. Just walking the world. And it, bam. Very lucky, huh? It's very cool. That may actually be my favorite set of starters. Yeah, it makes sense. Honestly, that's the Gen 1 where I prefer the starter the least, but they all are awesome. I think Blastoise is my favorite starter of Gen 1. I'll run you through my favorite starters. You're going to see a pattern, though. Gen 1, my favorite is Blastoise. Gen 2, Totodile. Gen 3, Trico. Gen 4, Piplup. Gen 5, I don't know. I like them all. Gen 1, Jen. I love you, Jen. I love you, Jen. Thank you for making me laugh. Gen 1. Gen 5 is difficult. I love Serperior, I love Imbor, and I love Samurott. If I had to pick one, God, that's hard. If I had to pick one, if I'm picking from the starter's first evolution, I think Snivy looks the best. If we're going by final evolution, I think Imbor. Imbor, I think, is the more creative one. See, it's hard for me to separate what I like from the artist in me. I think they're all great. I guess I'd say Imbor, but I don't like Tepig too much. I think Tepig, I mean, I don't want my pig to have a diaper. I don't know about you. That's just me. I don't want my pig to have a diaper. I'm not saying it's not cute. I'm saying I just don't want my pig in a diaper. Okay, like put it in a blanket, but not in a, get it? Piggy's in a blanket. You get it, right? You got the joke. Okay, just don't put it in a diaper. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want to see it in like Miss France's swimsuit. I want my pig to not be on a bathing suit. I don't want to see its underwear. I want my pig to be, you know, I want the piggies to just be free. I want the piggies on my pig to just live the life and be free, where you can airwick the situation and everything is out in the open. That's the way animals do it. It's, you know, it's like everything's out in the open. Good old crispy bacon. It's a baby pig. Yeah, I don't like it too much. I love Imbor. Imbor is one of my favorite starters, and I usually don't go for the fire starters, even though like Typhlosion is amazing. Okay, and we're not talking about I got hammered Typhlosion. We're talking about original Typhlosion. So I guess because I love Serperior as well, and I love Samurott. Gen 5 is definitely the most difficult one for me to say. If I had to pick one for sure, I think I'd end up picking Tepig just because of the evolution. I think because it's gonna be a final evolved Pokemon. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, but more, you know, Doesn't make sense not to evolve your Pokemon and go through the game, right? Unless you keep it in a box or something. So let's say Superior for sure. I love Superior so much. I love Samurott as well. And Snivy is adorable. Big Knight out of, you know, it's like, I mean, it's alright. Hey, what, Dwight? What's going on? Gen 6. Gen 6 is easy. It's easy. Chespin. Gen 6 is easy. Chespin all the way. Big Night, Fortnite. How's it going, Dwight? Gen 7. Primarina. Easy. Easy Primarina. Gen 8. Oofies. Gen 8's a good one because I'm a drummer myself, so I really like Rillaboom because it's a drummer. I don't get why he evolves with then the drums like spawn out of his nostrils or whatever. Not entirely sure how that happens. Where'd the sticks come from? But I'd have to say Inteleon. I'm gonna go with Inteleon. I really like Inteleon. Yeah. Yeah. Rillaboom is a close second, but I think Inteleon takes it. Have you been? I've been good, man. I've been good. Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Abby. I always thought he kept the sticks in the back of his hair. Yeah, perhaps he grows them on his nape or something like that. I'm not sure. I would say, I don't know. Like, I don't like when the Pokemon, like for example, Zoroark comes with a hairband. Like, where did that come from? There's no way he organically evolved with a hairband. Like, you know, like, there's certain things that I think, like the sticks and Rillaboom and the drums gotta come out of nowhere. Like, if he has a power where vines grow out of his hand, and which he actually kind of does, right? It worked for Bulbasaur. And he, like, can form the drums with his powers. I'm fine with that, but if it's just, like, exists and no explanation why. This feels a little weird, right? It feels... I know it's a cartoon, it's not meant to be real, but it's a little too silly, right? It's a little too silly. Like, it needs to make at least sense with the world within it lives within. You excited for Legend ZA? Yeah, I'm excited for ZA. I think I'm gonna give up on getting Spheal. I wouldn't give up, man. It might just show up, you know? Spheal is really cool. Yeah, Gen 9. What was Gen 9 again? Gen 9 is Meowscarada. Gen 9 is Meowscarada. I mean, Quackwaval, it is what it is. It grew on me. When I first saw it, I wasn't too happy about it. It grew on me. It did grow on me. Quackwaval grew on me. But when I saw Skeledirge was when I knew that humanity stood no chance. You know. That's when I knew that we stood no chance. Like, humanity was done. Skeledirge is the most horrific rainbow noodle crocodile I've ever seen in my life. I've said this before, but it looks like the Death Star was painted by a blind man, and then they somehow it throws snot, and the snot is a bird, and it stands up on its hind legs like it's Lacoste or something, and it sings with a microphone, and spits birds out of his nose. I mean, I can't make this. This is just listen to what I'm saying. It's a crocodile with clown hair. It has multicolored patches all around its body. Its snot is a bird in the shape of a bird. It stands up on his hind legs as a crocodile, and it sings into a microphone with his bird, and when it attacks someone, it sings so loud that the bird gets shot out of his nose and hits the other dude. Like, if I explain, like, do you see the sheer, I don't want to say stupidity, to be out of respect for the people who created it, and they probably like it, and that's fine, but I want to say just the sheer weirdness, to be polite, of this Pokemon. It is disgusting. Nothing about this dude makes sense. Nothing about that Pokemon makes sense in any. Like, Quaquaval is basically, Quaquaval is the Carnival women from Brazil, right? We can see it. It's the same dance. They have the peacock tail. It's a Brazilian Carnival. We know this. It has a start. It has a meaning. It makes sense. Masquerada is like the dude from Sailor Moon, the masked guy from Sailor Moon, but if he somehow you know, fused with a cat or had a baby with a cat, that would be disgusting. But you get what I'm saying. And it makes sense. It's like a robber, right? It's like the masked opera guy, whatever. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm lacking. My words are lacking right now, but that makes it has some semblance of making sense. And then there's Skeledirge, the worst starter ever created by far. And I'm not even going to talk about its tail. It looks like a freaking parabolic antenna done by AT&T in the 1950s. Ridiculous. No offense to the people who created this Pokemon. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone who created this Pokemon, but I just can't. The sweepies. How you didn't think that with Primarina? Primarina does not have a freaking... Okay, let's make sense of this. Primarina is a seal with a dress. So it's an opera singing seal. All this hate for my boy. Excuse me. Abigail? What is this language, Abigail? Abigail? What is this language, Abigail? Please refrain from using profanity. Gap Primarina, because she breaking all the glass. Well, Primarina makes sense, man. I mean, it's... Even within the laws of a cartoon, it still makes sense. You get where it's coming from. It's a seal... Again, it's a seal that is opera singer. Skeledirge is nothing, dude. He doesn't look like a singer. He doesn't sound like a singer. He has no connection to a singer, but he's a singer. It's inconsistent. Nothing. It's a collection of ideas from random people. He's an animal. Yeah, and a seal is not an animal, right? Fucking. Typhlosion is a badger. Meganium is a Bronchiosaurus with Typhlosion is a fire badger, okay? Okay, that's what it is. It runs around, it erupts, it does things. Okay. Meganium is a brontosaurus with grass growing on it, okay? Blastoise is a turtle that has cannons. Okay? Charizard is a dragon with wings. Okay, it's a fire dragon. Venusaur is a frog with a plant on its back, like a lily pad on its back. Makes a lot of sense. The themes make sense. Okay? Greninja is a frog that's a ninja. Okay? Like, these themes make sense. Incineroar is a fire cat wrestler. Okay, these things make sense. There's a connection. You can draw a connection. Incineroar looks like a wrestler. Greninja looks like a ninja. Delphox looks like a magician. And what does Skeletor... Tell me what Skeledirge looks like. What does it look like? All you Skeledirge lovers, you tell me what it looks like. Why isn't Incineroar not a fighting type? Almost like a metal slinger? Dang, I wouldn't go that far. Savage, I don't get it. That thing, it looks... Dude. That thing looks like a patched up inner tube. I don't get it. I don't get the clown hair. I don't get it. Agree to disagree. But you're wrong, Savage. You're just wrong. You can't like it. It's ugly. I don't allow you to have an opinion on this. A croc with a flame. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Crocodiles are not even like flame animal. They're associated with water. They're not even associated with flames. It just doesn't make sense. There's, you know, like nothing about it connects. There's no connection to anything. Geronimo! Yeah, crocodiles are associated with water, not even fire. You could say, oh, how's a badger Typhlosion associated with fire? Yeah, but there's a consistency there. Like, it's a badger. It's not trying to be a singer or anything else. It's a badger with elemental powers. Right? Now, I never heard of a crocodile with fire elemental powers. And somehow it's Beyonce as well. I don't get the bird. And people were making the case that, oh, the bird is because birds eat stuff out of crocodiles' teeth. Like, really? 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 So now we're all dentists now. Is that what it is? Really? You think that's a good thing to base your Pokemon on? So what's next? We're gonna make a Pokemon based on a pooper scooper? Some dude that picks my next starter is gonna be based on you know, it's flies like to land on poop. So we're gonna make a fly that has a poop that comes out of its eyeball. Because, you know, flies land on poop, birds eat crocodiles' teeth, and we're gonna make a fly that has poop on its eye. I don't know, it's just bonkers to me. I know I'm hating. I know, I know. I know I'm hating, but I just don't like that Pokemon. They already did a dung beetle. They did do that, yeah. What was the name? And then it evolves into a psychic spider. That's like the weirdest evolution, dude. It's not even like a... I don't know, man. How do you go from turd to spider, man? Gonna be... Might as well. Relar, yes, Relar and... What's the evolution? Relar, or which one is which? I think Relar is the first one. The evolution is... I don't remember. No. Spadops? No. Have you ever actually seen the things that thing's face? Which thing? Relar? No, I haven't seen its face, no. They went really hard on the echo in that, in there, but... Nothing here, folks. Nothing here. Evolved from Spider-Man to Harry Plopper. Harry Plopper. He plops the... Not gonna say. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna not say. I'm gonna not say. Shh, control yourself, Frosty. I'm not gonna say it. Yo, Fluffers, what's going on? Alright, guys, we're just about ready to wrap it up here because I am falling asleep. I don't hate Skeledirge, I just think that it's all fire mons are usually overrated. Even Charizard. Charizard's overrated as heck. Charizard looks cool, but it's a very stereotypical, like, cool looking mon. Like, Game Freak, they've come out and they've said that they purposefully make their Pokemon look derpy because they don't want to, like, make all Pokemon just look super cool. They feel, and I agree with this premise. I think it's good because when a cool Pokemon kind of actually comes out, then there's more impact to it. So there's, you know, there's some reason to the madness, you know. EP is important, Frosty. Yeah, I know. Just a big thank you to Arcanine again for that gifty. Thank you everybody that supported the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much. Honestly, I couldn't be happier for everyone that we have here. Are you switching games? No, we're gonna go, and I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. Not even, perhaps, for like more than a day now, so I'm just sleepy is all. Harry Plopper. Harry Plopper, Cindy Lauper. Alright, I was trying to see if we could get one before we left, but this might be it, boys. What's it? Are there Pokemon here? Are there Pokemon in this cave? Why are you like this? Get your deserved rest. Well, I had to, Joaquin. It was not on purpose. The reason I did it is to try and fix my sleep schedule. Because I've been awake during the night and sleeping during the day. So I had to fix it, and the only way to fix it was to, like, basically pull an all-nighter and then go to bed on time, which is what I did. So I'm still adjusting to the change. No, I don't have jet lag now. I'm still adjusting to the change. How many shinies have you got? We've gotten 3 today. 3. We got 3. There's no Pokemon up here, no. What? Check my records. $313. Well, before we leave, let's see if I can get better than 313. Why not? We'll have a fight before I leave and then we can go. Why not? I'll kill the almighty Arceus. Why not? Is there a lock-on button in this game? I don't even remember how to fight Pokemon in this. You have to hit him with sack? Oh yeah, you gotta hacky sack him and then you... Dang, this is difficult. Aw, dang, I'm getting that timing wrong. Oh god, we didn't do very good. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I don't know. Like I put myself in this situation and then I want to like I put myself in this situation now I actually want to beat him. Second try. We'll do 2 tries. 2 tries before we leave. Before we leave, guys. Before we leave. You want to see Arceus fall, don't you? Before we leave. Before we leave, we take care of Arceus, okay? I'll do it. Easy, easy peasy. I got this. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Throw crap at God. Come on, game. What's he doing first? Son of a monkey business. Oh, too soon. Hey, take it easy. Ole. Hey, get out his butthole. I landed on his butthole. What the heck is he doing? What is this? Hey, man, take it easy. What the fudge? What the? Hey! Oh, come on. Come on. That hit my toe. That hit my toe. Come on, man. That hit my Achilles heel, man. Bro, that hit my Achilles heel, bro. Come on, bro. That didn't even touch me. Come on. Come on, brother. Come on. Come on. Hey, Frank. Oof. That hit my toe, dude. It didn't even hit me. It was like my toe. It hit the bottom of my foot. Well, the character's foot, but you get what I mean. This is it. Third time's the charm. I've gotten good at this. I just needed... that was a warm... There's two first. There's a warm-ups. Warm-ups. What's he doing first? Oh, I thought he was done. He does like 6 of them. Oh, why do I keep miscounting that? Haha, you wish. Hey man, I don't like this position. God dang it. Oh my gosh. What a spammer. Is this a Samus? What a Spamus. You just gotta be calm about it. What in the... Oh shoot. Oh my god. I've never seen this. Oh shoot. It's going hyper mode. What the heck? What the f... What the f... What the f... What the f... What? What in the What the... What the f... What? What the f... Who? What the f... What? Who? Dude, this guy made me blind. Bro, he made me blind. Ready to flip? He made me blind. Look at this. I can't see. What the f... Oh my gosh. Oh, I have to hit him? Oh, to cancel that mega attack? I want to know why my... What the heck kind of glitch is this? Yeah, it's a bug because he hit me with his mega Zard, mega death ray destruction. How do I get stuck? Like, whatever. I got stuck doing this now. Like, my brain doesn't let... Oh my god. What the f... Oh boy. Dude, I can't see. Are you kidding me? I thought it'd like fix it if I got into the battle. Oh my gosh. The fudge am I supposed to do this? What the? Hey, your mom. Where'd you go? Oh, shoot. What the? Oh, your mom. I totally dodged that. Going in blind. Oh my gosh. All right, whatever, man. I was blind. Okay, I'm not blind anymore. Good. I was blind, man. It's hard. It's a hard fight. Why did I start this? My brain can't let me stop. My brain is like, you can't sleep until you finish this fight. I've done this before, I can do it again. Yeah, it was a bug, yeah. Yeah, there's no way he could take me on now. I'm gonna destroy him. Beauty. What? You always have to go sideways. Oh, that's how you do it. What the f... They get easy. It's a flying type. Oh no. Wow, this was not a good choice. Gonna be ice type now. Oh, shoot. Dude, this thing is rough. It's gonna be a fighting type for sure. My best hope is to put it to sleep. Nice. Fire. Nice. Oh, shoot, that's gonna wreck me. What the heck? This thing is nuts. How did I beat this? Might as well. There we go. Get as much damage in as we can. As much damage as I can muster. It's as much damage as I can muster. Oh, doggone. Ooh. Back to back. Back-to-back hyper beams, dude. It's gonna become a fighting type. Pretty sure my Empoleon will live. I'm gonna have to hydro it. We're gonna hydro it. Oh! Double hydro. He's faster. Dude, he's faster. This is faster, isn't it? Oh. Another one. One more. That's it. Mother clunker, dude. Oh my gosh. Well, 9 minutes. You've been at 9 minutes. Don't smile. That was horrible. Oh my gosh. 9 minutes. What the fuck? How did I take 9 minutes to be? What the actual heck, dude? 9 minutes. You've got to be kidding me, brother. Get Dialga first. Holy crap, dude. I'd forgotten how that even played, but we got him. We got him. Dang. Alright, guys, we're gonna call it here. Perhaps, like, one time we have to, like, do all of these check marks. What if we decided to do all these check marks, like 100% this game? Numbers you've caught without being spotted. God dang, can you imagine that? So much work. Number of species you've caught. I need to catch 4 more Bidoofs. I need 4 more Bidoofs. We get 4 more Bidoofs in here. Pikachu, I need numbers you've caught. Times you've seen it use Thunderbolt. Dang. Oh boy. Alright, boys. We're gonna leave it here. We're gonna go on a raid raid. Oh, let's go on a raid raid. Oh boy. That was fun. That was fun. We did get quite a few Pokemon shiny, so let's see who's raid tonight. Who's live tonight? Who's live? Telling me that Lightning is live and she rated me like hours ago. I hate when YouTube does that. That's cool. Thank you, Frank. Hope you guys had fun. I definitely had fun. Oh, there's only...
The mountain won't.
Okay, we're gonna raid Lionheart Plays. I don't know who this man is, but we're gonna raid him. I don't know if he even reads chat or not. Doesn't seem like his chat. Oh, like perhaps, yeah. Okay, I don't know who this is, so whatever he does, it's not my responsibility. I don't know who this guy is, but we're gonna go raid him. Let's go raid this person and see how it goes. So it's a new person we're raiding tonight, so let's make sure to all show up in power, get the power together. Power of the lemon drops needs to be one as we raid Mr. Lionheart. I'll be heading out, but thanks for streaming for us. No problem, no problem. Yeah, if you guys want to go show support for this fellow creator. Again, I don't know if they're PG or not. I have no idea first time, but we'll try to rate them and see how it goes. All right, guys, stay frosty. Thank you. It's been really fun. Got all the shinies. We defeated Arceus as well. Thank you guys for being here and all the support. Stay frosty, be good, do good things, and good things will happen to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, let's go on that raid. #FrostyLemon raid. Bye, guys.